People with personality disorder and complex presentations find it ever so difficult to communicate. We find that it's hard to get people to understand what exactly is going on with us.
I think a lot of people with personality disorder and other complex presentations can quite often describe having so many thoughts and so many emotions at once that the whole thing just ends up folding into this big feeling of something is wrong, but without knowing how to even begin, how to even chip apart what it is. And so when asked by a very well-meaning and very good professional what's up, a lot of the time people find it really difficult to give an answer.
So there's different ways that people can present to primary care. They could be quite aggressive, angry, frustrated, they could be tearful, they could be very demanding, quiet.
I don't think I ever remember ever having any specific training around personality disorder. And as a result, when I first qualified as a GP, that there was a group of patients who would often present quite regularly or in crisis, that I didn't really feel equipped with the skills or understanding to know really how to be an effective doctor with this group of patients. And I also noticed that the whole of the primary care team seemed to sort of struggle with the same group of patients.
So we decided that we would train a whole practice so that everybody from start to finish of a patient's contact with a surgery would have a clear understanding of what personality disorder is, what the experience of the patient presenting is, and the difficulties that staff might encounter, so that everybody could feel that they recognised what was happening and they felt confident to respond in an effective way to the people coming into the surgery for help.
The PD-POT programme has been really inspiring for our practice. It's a completely different way of teaching, I thought, in particular of approaching personality disorder. So, for example, it didn't just start with what is the classification. We looked at more how to deal with our really difficult patients who take up a lot of our time. The lived trainer's experience was absolutely amazing. I definitely feel more confident in, first of all, recognising possible personality disorder and also how to deal with it. I think in the past it may have resulted in lots of consultations and maybe feeling that you couldn't do anything, but now I know there are things that can be done through speaking to the lived experience trainers.
I think my hope for the future around personality disorder will involve the misinformation and the stigmas that lie around it being dispelled, and the way these will be dispelled is by training, by talking about it, and by people being able to see it not as something to be scared of, but as something to be newly understood and something to be handled in a different way than it has been.